Marjanna Hulet. I teach for continuing education workforce training. I've taught, gardening. I have a food drying class that's this next week. I've taught some writing classes, and I have one oddball class that's just things to do in Southeast Idaho. The way I got started, Gary came to one of my technology training classes, and afterwards he said, "So tell me about yourself." There's a couple things I love about teaching. The first is interacting and showing people a skill and helping them learn and master it and seeing that aha moment. A lot of teachers talk about that. I also really like the extemporaneous part of it. I like thinking on my feet and handling the questions that come to me and managing the class in that way I find really pretty rewarding. I'm always amazed when there's people I know from other places in the community who are in the class, so that's always kind of fun. We look at each other for a long time and go, how do I know? And then we'll remember, oh, you were at this thing, because I do a lot of things in the community. So that's always fun too. I am very involved in the community. And so I was on the committee that came up with the new flag for Pocatello. I sat on planning and zoning for 10 years. I work with scouting groups, and I've just started a girl troop for Boy Scouts of America. I had before that, for the last about 7 years, run a venturing crew, which is for older kids through Boy Scouts of America for boys and girls. And so I'm still running that. I currently sit on the City of Pocatello's Portneuf Restoration Committee, and I'm on the subcommittee of that, which is planning the upcoming float on July 18th, the Pokey Portneuf Paddle. And so I'm on that committee as well. I'm very active in my church, and as well as writing and things like that. But I'm just very active outside. I love to garden. Please don't come to my house right now. My garden is a mess right now. This rain. But I love to garden, and I love to teach. And I really love Pocatello. I'm a big fan of Pocatello and all it has to offer. So I think we live in an amazing place with a lot of tremendous opportunities. That's why my list every year. First of all, I hope that they feel that that they've had their questions answered. That if it's gardening or food drying or whatever it is, that I've answered the questions that they came with. That I haven't, said, oh, I'm sorry, I just don't deal with how to deal with bugs. I'm sorry, you're on your own. I hope that they get their questions answered and feel empowered. I also, with all of my classes, I give them my phone number and my contact information so that they can reach out to me afterwards. And so I do with the classes, especially with gardening. They'll send me, I just got a picture from one of the students in the earlier class who had a picture of a flower in his garden. He says, it's yellow with green veins in it. What do I said, oh, that's iron chlorosis. Go get some sulfur. It'll clear it right up. And I tell them I'll come visit your house and your garden. We'll do a walkthrough because I think it's really fun. And that's just on my own time. But I hope that they see me as a resource, someone that they could be in contact with again later. The continuing education workforce training classes are amazing, and the things that you guys offer are not just related to work but also to quality of life, and I think you offer amazing, wonderful classes. I think more people should take advantage of them.